Hi everybody, welcome to Centurion Ultrarunning Store. My name is James Elson. I'm here with
Magda. Hi guys.
Welcome to our video today, which is all about poles, how to pick them, how to use them, what they're for, how to store them while you're running. This is one in a series of many product videos we have. If you click on products on our online store, you'll find various videos of myself and Magda taking you through products. We are runners ourselves. We use these things every day. We want to give you guys the best advice we can. Of course, if you prefer to come in and see us, we open once a month here in store, so you can come visit us and we'll help fit you for a pair of poles. So yeah.
Right, so let's get on with it. So let's assume I know nothing about poles, so I'm going to ask you a few questions, James.
Sure.
Why would you use poles to start with?
So obviously, used correctly, poles can make you a more efficient runner and make better use of energy. So, you can save your legs, you can add propulsion through your stride, particularly on climbs. They can make you much more efficient and reduce your effort. But more so these days, we're seeing the top line runners, even at more runnable races, using poles to great effect. So Lucy Gossage recently set a new course record, South Downs 100. She was one of the only athletes in the top 10 of either men's or women's race. She was using poles, obviously, to great effect. So used correctly can make a big difference to your efficiency and your speed.
Okay, so I would like a set of poles for my next training or race. What are the things I need to consider in choosing a pair?
So we'll go through first how to choose the right length of pole, because that's the main area of questioning that we get.
So random set of poles, is this the right height ones?
So what we're looking for is a 90-degree bend between your elbow and where your hand is on the pole. In fact, slightly just up of 90 degrees. Yeah. So they are very slightly on the short side for you.
So I've got a bit of the higher ones here.
Okay.
Bit longer.
Yeah.
How does that look?
So there you've got your just up with 90-degree bend between your hand position and your elbow, which makes sure that when you're pushing back through the pole, you're getting the right propulsion and the right move without obviously catching them on the floor when you pull them through. So for you, that's the right size. So just as a gauge, that pole you had a minute ago was 115 centimeters. You're 5'7", 5'8". That's a 120 centimeter pole. But we can move straight on from there into adjustability, because a lot of the poles we stock and that are on the market are fixed length. So you buy them at one length. So you're currently holding a Harrier adjustable pole. And these are a nice feature because they have a clip lock system in the top, which gives you a maximum range of 15 centimeters from smallest to biggest.
So adjustable means anybody could buy this particular pair and they can then adjust it to their individual height they need.
Correct. So if you buy a fixed length pole, they're fixed in 5 centimeter increments. So you might buy a 120, but then you're fixed to 120 when you might actually need 117, 118. If you're climbing, some people often shorten them a little bit because they're closer to the ground and then lengthen them out a bit on the descent. Then it becomes...
Quickly change them on the go if I really need.
Correct.
Okay.
So each brand generally has an adjustable option and a fixed length option.
Okay.
The fixed length ones tend to be a bit lighter and a bit cheaper. Okay. So if we just talk about our range, Black Diamonds that come in all of these are called Z poles, so I'll just quickly show you how they break down, because we'll come on last at how we store them. But each pole, whether adjustable or not, has a clip in the top that you push in, and then they break down into what is basically a Z shape, which is why they're called Z poles. And that makes them easy to store, put away whilst you're running. Yeah. You may not want to carry them the whole time.
Okay.
So you're carrying an adjustable, and this is a fixed length. So Black Diamond do a fixed length. And an adjustable, 180 and 160 pounds, roughly speaking.
Okay.
On do a light fixed length pole. It's actually super light, carbon. So Black Diamond ones are carbon, 2 that we stock. And the Harrier poles are interesting because they are carbon. There you've got the Helvellyn Pro, which is a carbon fixed length pole. 105 pounds, so really competitive price. That is the cheapest pole that we stock, but certainly a really good entry-level option.
Yeah.
So that is an aluminium pole, so it's heavier. So those weigh almost twice as much as the high-end carbon fixed-length pole. But for £60, you can get yourself an amazing set of aluminium adjustable poles. That's the cat belt poles.
So I made a choice which race I'm going to go for. they arrive and I'm off going for a run, how am I going to store them away during the period of running? I don't need them.
Yeah, we get so many questions on this, right? So there's kind of two main options for carrying them. Most race vests have adjustables on the front that allow you to kind of clip the poles in. Okay. They can be a bit fiddly, and a lot of people don't like poles up and kind of around their face when they've got soft lasts as well. Yeah. So we have two systems that we recommend. One is a waistband, which is Magnus holding our naked band, which is one of our biggest selling products, and has pole loops built into it. So I wear that with the pole loops on my back, and then I can quickly tuck the poles away.
Go.
That's exactly right.
Or obviously at the front if you want to.
If you prefer. And then the other option is a quiver, which attached, and this is my pack from a race I did recently out in Italy. And this is a quiver, it's a Salomon one, but Leki make them, so do Instinct. And they clip onto the top of the race vest and then fix in to the bottom, and essentially allow you to store them as arrows would have been stored back in the day. Yes. So if you've got a Z pole, obviously, break it down into that, and store in the quiver.
And you can do it on the go. You don't have to take your pack off, this the whole point.
Absolutely.
And they come in different, Leki has their own, and nearly every brand will have their own that will fit with their package.
That's correct. Yeah, generally speaking. And maybe the last thing to talk about is the Leki system, because they have a specific glove attachment. One thing you might notice as we talk through the poles there is that most have a strap at the top. And the idea then is you put your hand through the strap, and as you push back through the pole then, your wrist takes the weight and your hand's in the right position, and you get maximum sort of purchase through your stride.
But Leki don't have that.
So Leki do aluminium poles, but we stock their higher end carbon ones, which are specialists for ultra trail running. So you've got the ultraline super trail, which is the lightest pole we stock, and they come with their sharp glove system, which is really clever, because essentially there's a connecting loop built into the glove. So if I then put that on, it clips into the pole like that, and you can actually carry these then without actually physically holding the grip, which means your hand is in the right position for purchase through the stride.
Yeah, and it frees up your hand as well.
Frees up your hand, and then you just unclip to store them away. So the sharp glove system also comes in this fingerless warmer padded edition, and then a full winter glove, so not restricted just to the lightest weight glove that come with the super light poles there. But that's the difference with the Leki system, and so that I think we covered sock.
I think we did. Okay. Well, guys, if you have any more questions about poles, please contact us directly or comment on this video. Make sure you check out CenturionRunningStore.com, and we'll see you at the next video.
Thanks for watching, guys.